Alright, Deadheads, my name's Ronnie Hayes here at Make a Path Presents. Now, I thought it'd be a good time now to give you my thoughts and opinions on Fear the Walking Dead Flight 462, the little miniseries they've been running, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds, sometimes a minute at a clip, in between the commercial breaks for The Walking Dead Season 6. Now, I'll tell you, I watched the first clip, and then I fell off after that because I tried watching a second. The next episode, it was like a repeat of the first one, so I didn't know what was going on. I went to watch the second. I looked on AMC, posted, if you want to watch the clips, you have to download this app, and from there it just became a mess because my phone was jammed up. I was so busy. I'm not going through my phone deleting shit just to make room for a new app just to watch this, so I just procrastinated. Next thing you know, I'm missing this and this and this, and we're up to like 7 parts they finally released. Well, I went back to thewalkingdead.com and I went ahead and rewatched the part 1 through 5, and I wrote down a couple notes here. First off, I'm not, listen, I always got AMC's back, but I'm not feeling this whole 20 minutes end because some of the cliffhangers are just ridiculous. It's somebody giving a look like, oh, and then boom, you know, kid looking out a window, boom, guy making coffee, boom, and it's just weak. It's so short. There's nothing pulling you in. It feels like the choppiness actually takes you out of the characters, the acting, the scenes, for me anyway, so anyhow, I watch it back to back. Part 1, basically the kid made the flight, his mom didn't, she's in the waiting area. There was only enough room, I guess, on the flight for him, and his dad is waiting in Phoenix, and you hear the mom and screams over the phone, and that's where the chick shuts the blinds. Off the bat, I'm like, what is this bitch doing? You know, I didn't like her. I've seen a lot of people saying that. Part 2 was pretty much the kid not getting a reply on a cell phone. A man throws up. They look out the window, and I put lights here. I guess the lights started shutting off. Yeah, in part 3, the girl gets vodka bottles. There's some exposition, and then a flight attendant gives the guy an odd look. And then part 4, the guy gets sick, and the kid asks if it's a flu, and the girl ignores him. Again, right here, I'll throw this in here. This is something Hollywood needs to stop fucking doing. Just stop with the ignoring shit. It's ridiculous because it's obvious why she's not answering. It's not a part of her character. It's the fact that the writer doesn't know what else to do, because if she talks, she's either going to ruin a big reveal or she's going to tell us something we already know. It's always only one of the two things, and it's the cheapest way to hide a reveal, which is have a character ignore somebody, which is just unrealistic. She wouldn't do all that shit and interact with the kid and just totally ignore him. It just made her seem like a complete asshat. I don't know. I hate the ignoring shit anymore. It's getting ridiculous. They do it all the time in TV and movies. Yeah, I wrote a really angry rant here. I'm gonna skip that. And it's basically about having characters just ignore people. Anyway, part 5, people return to their seats and he's stuck in the thing, and the lights go off outside. Remember I said that I messed that up. The lights go off outside on part 5. Now part 6 is they pull him out of the room, and then they put the defibrillators. Now part 7, if I remember this correctly, is they try to wake him up and they find out he's been bitten, and then his eyes open, and then boom. I think we're getting like 7 or 8 more parts to this. I think they said it was like 16 parts over the course of whatever. Yeah, I think it's like 1 per episode of the Walking Dead Season 6. But for me, like I said, it's doing nothing for me, like at all. It's probably one of the just most uninteresting aspects of anything they've done spin-off wise of The Walking Dead in my book. So let me know if you like it. I think it has a lot to do with the fact they're only doing little clips, because it drags you out of it. I don't find it intense at all, where it's like, oh, they give you 20-30 seconds of some shit going on and then all of a sudden they shut it off. I just feel like it ruins the flow of it and everything. So I know we asked for more webisodes. This is not the kind or the style. I would consider this a complete fail. It might have been a good idea, but it just did not work out well. But then again, some of you might absolutely love it. So if you do, let me know. Do you love what they did with this little webisode, or do you hate it? Now, I do like the fact that one of the characters is going to be in Season 2. I love that. It just feel like really annoyed with the structure. So put your thoughts and opinions about this in the comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn. Also, I told you guys I was going to clump them together and make a big one every time they gave us a piece, or maybe like every time they give us 5 and 5 and 5. I'm not doing that because I did it with the very first one, and AMC hit me with some region lock, so you can't even watch it anyway, so I just deleted it. I posted it on Facebook, and I'm not even going through the hassle of doing the others. Because like I said, when I went back to rewatch it, it was some shit about an app. Now I could have messed that up, but I know 100% when AMC posted for part 1 or 2 and 3, they no longer were doing the YouTube shit. Which was what they said they were going to do in the beginning. I'm almost positive in that article, unless that article was messed up. But yeah, like I said, it was just confusing as shit. It was supposed to be on YouTube, supposed to be during the commercial breaks. Then it was this app you had to download. So I was all sorts of confused. But they do have the parts on the Walking Dead website. I'm going to put the link in the description. Go ahead and check that out. I'll try to remember. Anyway, thoughts and opinions in the comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn. Subscribe now.